Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the Geek and the Freak podcast. My name is Emily, and with me, as ever, is my good friend Gray. Hello, Gray.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm sweltering in this heat, but other than that, I'm fine.
It's unbearable, isn't it? It's like, but we shouldn't complain. We always
shouldn't.
do this.
It's lovely out there. It's lovely. It is really nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. We should probably just mention before we get into anything that people might have noticed that the music is different this week. Do you want to just tell people like who that is, where that's come from?
Yep. So that is by a friend of mine called Sanj Sen, and he very kindly created that piece of music and said that we could use it. So yeah, thank you very much, Sanj.
Yeah, thank you, Sanj. That's awesome. We are very grateful.
It's brilliant. We love it. We really love it. Yeah, thank you.
Cool. So what have we got to chat about this week? I guess I've got a relatively big weekend ahead for once. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be seeing human beings.
and some really shit bands.
and some quite shit bands. Yeah, I've got Isle of Wight Festival this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Which I am looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'll be fun, I'm sure, because I'll be there with my friends and my family and
exactly
all of that stuff, all that good stuff.
How's the weather looking?
Good question. Let's have a quick look on the old Apple weather app and see.
Do you need your little hat?
I will
so you
definitely.
Don't get sunburned?
Yeah, it's going to be hot. Hot, bit of cloud, but it's going to be warm.
Oh,
Friday 27, Saturday 27, Sunday 23. So it's going to start scorching.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely have my hat on.
Cold in the evenings. Yep. Chilly in the evenings, though.
Yeah, but when you've been out in it all day, you don't really notice it, do you?
That's true.
Yes.
I thought you would say, well, when you're off your head, it doesn't matter anyway. You're always warm then.
Well, those days are long behind me.
Long gone.
I get to look after everybody else who has overdone it.
Yes. No, you see, I could do that. To a certain extent, but then I'd just be like, oh my God, you're really pissed. You're really annoying me.
Yeah, I would say, I think I've said this before, but the last hour at a festival in the evenings when everybody else is drunk, it's a tough gig. That it's fine really up until that point. But after I struggle.
It's when people repeat themselves a lot, and I think you told me that 5 minutes ago. You told me that 3 minutes ago.
I've got the joy of one of those evenings having the company of Sting, so that'll be fun.
Oh lordy!
And then let's not forget. I've also got the joy of Justin Timberlake.
Oh my God!
And then the other one, when I say it, everyone goes, "Oh, that'll be good." Stereophonics, but I've seen Stereophonics at Isle of Wight, I think, at least 3 times before.
They've just got a new. Well, it's probably not so new now. They've got a new single out. It's probably been out for a few weeks. It's good.
Oh, I haven't heard that. Maybe I should.
It's very Stereophonics. I mean, Kelly's voice, the beautiful Kelly, always, you can always tell it's his voice.
Little Kelly. He's tiny, isn't he?
Kelly. He's little. Well, I'm not exactly 6 foot.
No, you're not. No, he's probably about the same height as you, isn't he? He is tiny. He'll come out with his little leather jacket on like he always does.
Oh,
all the girls are going, oh, look at lovely little Kelly.
Oh, you leave him be. Yeah, well,
they'll be fun, and they'll be fine, and I'll sing along to some of their stuff because I will know it. But it's not exactly a treat. I've seen them before. I think we've got Razorlight as well at some point.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, they're all right live. Seen them, but again, seen them before.
Yeah, but this is the thing. If there's a band who is, let's say, like Stereophonics or Razorlight, kind of middle of the road for you and me, as in you like their stuff, but you might not necessarily buy any of their stuff.
Yeah.
But you've seen them a couple of times.
I mean, I don't buy anything anymore.
No. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Download. I still think seeing a live act, even though it's the 3rd or 4th time you've seen them, as long as their act changes, they might, all of a sudden they might do loads of cool visuals, or they might, have something different going on. It's when a band doesn't change their format, not just their songs, but their format on
I
stage,
don't
that's
think
when it's like
I don't
dull.
think Stereophonics will be revolutionising their visuals.
No, but you know what I mean. Not
I do,
necessarily visuals, but they need to bring something different to the stage.
yeah. I mean, it's weird though, isn't it? Like I've seen Biffy Clyro like 10 times, and I'm disappointed they're not on the bill. So it's like I don't love anybody really on the
No,
lineup, and that's what's disappointing. You know, pretty
but
much
they're not.
every year there's always been somebody I've been able to go. I really want to go and see them.
They're not even any good, like late afternooners.
Not really.
Well,
Not. I mean, there are like Paul Heaton will be fun. I would imagine.
yeah, he'll be good.
Yeah, but again, someone I've seen before. So it's like
You're probably just really going for the social aspect this
I
year.
am, and I will have fun. My friend, I can hear in my head. I can hear my friend Amber cringing that I haven't listened to the new Stereophonics song because she is so organised. There will be a Spotify playlist with all the bands.
Oh, brilliant!
What have you been up to?
Not much, but I've had some rather good news.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me about this, did you? What is it?
Yeah. So, believe it or not, Gray, I don't do a meter reading very often.
Okay.
Okay, so how often do you do a meter reading?
Of a meter reading? Do you mean like gas and electric, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like never.
What did you think I meant?
Because I never.
Because I'm ahead of you then.
Well, no, I don't need to.
Why not?
Because I've got one of those digital meters.
No.
Smart meter. I've got a smart meter. You don't need to when you've got one of them.
Okay. I don't have a smart meter. Okay. I don't really want a smart meter.
What a surprise.
Anyway.
What a surprise.
I don't want one. So,
I have to go. You're digital. I'm analog.
So I have to go to the little cupboard under the stairs with all the spiders and read a meter.
Christ.
I do it probably once a year. So I thought, oh, tell you what I'll do. I think it was on. Did I do it the weekend? Can't remember. Anyway, so I'll go and read the meter. Merrily sent it off on the app, I hasten to add, on the app. And they came back to me, and I think normally I'm paying £89 a month. And they said, oh, you haven't used very much electricity. You only need to pay us £59 a month. It's like, bonus.
Wow.
Yeah. Scroll down a bit further. Oh, your account is also in credit. Would you like a refund? Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it said request refund. They have to then check it through, and then it'll be in your account in 10 working days. So I've had a nice little slice of £379 in my account.
Wow. Bloody hell.
I know, I was really chuffed.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's no chance of that happening with a smart meter. I think every so often, I feel like it's been a few years, but since I've had the smart meter, I can remember being asked to go and double check, like send the meter readings through so that they could just make sure that the two things were lined up. But I can't remember the last time I had that request. But no, you don't have to do that anymore once you've got a smart meter.
Because I suppose if you're using too little or too much, then they just change your tariff accordingly.
Yeah, it constantly moves about. I mean, at the minute, it's ridiculous, mine. It is.
I'm sure. Wait till July.
But when I'm home all the time, streaming, 2 computers running.
There'll be smoke coming out the top.
I mean, I hadn't even really thought about that, but you are right.
Mm-hmm.
Because even when I'm on a work from home day, I don't use. So the setup in the lounge is 2 PCs, one to game on, one to stream from. But they're not on when I'm working. I've got the PC that I do the editing on. I work on that, and that's it's a low power little thing. Yeah, that's a good point.
You're going to have to be there with a couple of ice packs from the freezer around it just to keep it nice and cool.
Wow, yeah. Actually, the gaming PC needs to go to a repair shop. It makes when it gets they get hot, right? Computers when it gets really hot, the fans really go for it, and it makes a bit of a whining noise. So I think what's happening, I recorded it to send it to like my geeky friends who know more about these things than I do, and they were like, that sounds like the fans are running so high that it's pulling a wire into the airflow is pulling a wire onto the fan. Some
kind of G-force going on.
I mean, when it gets really hot, you should hear it. I mean, It's really noisy, the gaming PC,
No,
when it's really stressed.
You're all right, thanks.
You thought it was...
chair. That's the chair I normally sit in. I'd blow up.
You would. Yeah.
What about you? Have you got any news?
I do have there was a little story in the press. I will do my little story, and we can choose whether we edit this out afterwards. But if I said the name Ian Rush to you, do you know who Ian Rush is?
Yes, I do. He's a footballer from the 80s.
Correct. So,
woohoo! Be
also,
impressed.
like, Liverpool's all-time leading goal scorer. Like, he has...
Yeah.
And it will never be caught, probably. It's highly unlikely.
It's also from that advert. Ian Rush drinks milk. And Ian Rush says, if I don't drink enough milk, I'll play for Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley? Who are they? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. So Ian Rush, former Liverpool player, their all-time leading goal scorer. He was in the news a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to mention it, but it's such a weird and oddball story that I thought I might talk about on here, because I knew you wouldn't have heard it, but you will find this funny, I think.
Is it? Oh, please tell me it's along like the whole Brian Harvey jacket potato thing.
It's not on that level, sadly.
Oh. Damn. You can see how I rate things, can't you?
Yeah, okay. It's below that.
Okay.
So, Ian Rush had got into a legal dispute with a scaffolding company that went to court, and he lost the court case. I haven't done enough digging to find out what the scaffolding dispute was about, but there was a legal dispute, and Rushy, as he's fondly called,
my mate
Rushy, was not very happy that he had lost his court case. And it turned out that, while the court case had kind of been ongoing, he had looked to other professional footballers that he had played with or had, met through the course of his career at Liverpool. He reached out to them to ask for support, help a mate out, that kind of thing. Wasn't really clear what he was expecting them to... Yeah.
Help a mate against the scaffolding company.
Yeah. Wasn't really clear what kind of help that he was asking for, but they'd kind of blanked him and not really paid any attention.
Leave it, mate. It's not worth it.
Yeah. So to kind of I guess this is almost like his revenge, if you like, was to reach out to or I guess maybe just Google on the internet, but he reached out and found a company that made AI stuff, and he got them to create an AI musical about this case with the scaffolding company. And there are segments of it that also slag off by name some of the footballers that he is cross with for not helping him. And the best bit about it, so I would highly recommend that nobody goes and listens to it. It is absolutely horrendous. I went and listened to about 5 minutes of it. It's kind of, and I say this with the caveat that it's nothing like it, but it's sort of in the style of Hamilton, like that kind of song style.
Right. Oh,
it's
God.
absolutely appalling. It is 3 hours long. Yeah.
He really has got to be in his bonnet.
Wait for it. The best bit is there are maybe plans to turn it into a movie. Amazing.
I mean, that is somebody who's got too much time on their hands. You know when people get really fixated on stuff and get a real bee in their bonnet about it?
Yeah,
it's like, let it go, mate. It's scaffolding. Let it go. Did they smash through your crystal glass windows? No.
Who knows? I don't know what... I didn't bother to find out what had actually happened. But yeah, wild. But you're right. Too much time on his hands.
Yeah.
Not...
And that's a real, bitter old man thing to do. That's a real, I want my revenge. I will get my revenge. And just like a real bitter... Do you know what I mean?
Sort of thing you could imagine Noel Edmonds saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just like a real bitter meh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Ian. Okay.
There's not many stories, is there, that end with, I got so angry I made a musical. It's...
No. I mean, I know lots of pop stars have written songs about, scorned lovers and all that kind of thing. And poets have written
that's
poetry
different.
and paintings, artists have done crude pictures and that kind
Fleetwood
of thing.
Mac sneering at each other across the microphones.
Yeah, exactly. But a 3-hour AI opera or musical.
Yeah.
I think he's lost his way a little bit.
A little bit. Anyway, should we take a little break?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Welcome back, everybody. Now, normally this is the segment of the show when we hear from one of our sponsors. But this week we have got instead the grand raffle draw from Vision Vault. Now, if you remember rightly, this was to win one of 3 Betamax LV 1901s.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I have got here.
Wow.
All the people who entered the competition.
For our listeners that are listening on Spotify, did you want to just describe what you've got in your hand?
Okay, so I wanted, what I really, really wanted? First of all, because it was showtime, I wanted a glittery jacket and I wanted like a glittery top hat that I could have all the names in. But no, I've got a really cool 1960s style plant pot, which is mustard yellow and black with a floral pattern on it.
And what's inside that plant pot?
Inside this plant pot is all the bits of paper with all the names on of the people who've entered the raffle to win this amazing one of 3 Betamax.
So there's 3 names need to be drawn.
3 names need to be drawn. Third prize, winning one of the Betamax LV 1901s is Williamson's Wigs.
Williamson's Wigs.
Woohoo! Congratulations, guys.
Well done, guys.
Pop along and see Dennis. Okay, second prize. Again, to win another Betamax LV 1901, we have... Ooh, I had 2 there. Bake My Day.
Bake My Day. Awesome.
Wonderful. Well done, guys. First prize also comes with 6 blank Betamax tapes ready to go.
Awesome.
So, yeah, that's why first prize is a little bit extra special. By the way, Dennis was going to come along and draw these out himself this evening, but he's had to go out on a repair job, so he can't.
Oh, okay. That is a shame.
Yeah. So, okay. So here is the first prize. And it's going to... Simpson Suits.
Nice.
Yay. Well done, guys.
They'll be
You've won a
chuffed.
Betamax and 6 blank Betamax tapes.
Brilliant. How exciting.
So, yeah, pop along and see Dennis and collect your prize.
Lovely, jubbly. Thank you very much, Emily.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. I should say I've got a little bit of admin from a previous edition of the podcast that I forgot to mention last week because it was not remotely dramatic. So remember, I bought the trainers, and there was one. They weren't the same as each other.
Two completely different trainers.
2 completely different trainers. There was no drama in getting the correct trainers, so it's all fine. All fine. Yeah.
They didn't do you for shoplifting or anything like that.
Nothing like that. Not on this occasion. I got away with it this time, Emily.
Excellent. Phew.
Yeah, phew. So we mentioned a TV show last week. I've watched 2 episodes of it. We should talk about that.
Yeah. So I said to Gray, if he would watch a couple of episodes, or if he liked it even more, of Poker Face, because I have watched the first series, and I'm probably about halfway, if not 2/3 of the way through the second series, and it's got the wonderful Natasha. We don't know how to say it. Natasha Leyonne.
Hilariously, like Amber texts me with the correct pronunciation, but it's just it's just written out. It was just the same, just the word.
Is it just? Oh,
so
that's really helpful.
Yeah, not helpful.
I just think it's Leon.
Let's go with that, Natasha Leyonne.
Okay, so it features the wonderful actress that is Natasha Leyonne. And what did you think?
I loved it. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, phew!
Yeah, I like her. She's like, there's something about her, isn't there, that she's just a bit cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cool actress because she's a bit quirky and she's
Mm-hmm.
like all of her characters seem to smoke. I don't know whether you noticed that.
She chain smokes in that, but she
Yeah,
makes it look really cool as
she
well. She
does. It
doesn't make
made
it
I
look
was
trashy.
sat going, oh, like watching someone like that smoke. You go, because I'll smoke this weekend at Isle of Wight Festival because it's one of the things I
Oh, of
do when I'm at a
course. Yeah,
festival.
yeah,
But yeah, she makes smoking look cool.
yeah. Mm.
But no, I really liked it. So the premise is that she works in a casino,
Mm-hmm.
but she can tell when people are lying.
Lying.
Like instinctively knows when they're lying. But things
Ah,
kind of go
bullshit.
wrong at the casino, and she ends up on the run. And I've only
Yes.
watched 2 episodes, so the second episode had Cliff from Cheers in it, which I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, that's Cliff from Cheers.
It's really funny. So it's one of those things where it's not become renowned. That's probably the wrong word, but quite a few famous people play bit parts in it, and every now and again, quite often with a series where you can do the old skip intro button, we don't do that anymore because it's like, oh, such and such is in it. Oh my god!
Yeah, I
And
don't
there
do
are
the skip.
some.
I never skip intro, but I
They're
can't do this
really
with this anyway because it's on Sky. So
okay. Well, there's some quite big names that pop up, and yeah, it's just I
yeah,
just love it.
Adrian Brody was in the first episode, and the
Hmm.
guy that's chasing her was in Andor. So
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, right, right.
uh,
Well, I'm really glad you like it. You'll watch some more then, yeah?
oh yeah, I'll watch it, and it's been on my
Yeah,
list to watch for a while.
sure.
But yes, I really like it. I mean,
Yeah.
primarily because I do think that she's kind of cool and
I mean, she plays the character so well, it's almost just as if it's just her.
yeah. I mean, it was
Yeah.
quite a similar character in Russian Doll, like not
Okay.
dissimilar.
Right. Okay. Okay. It's really weird because she's very kind of she's a bit chaotic, she's a bit scatty, she's a bit, but then other times she's totally and utterly on point, and it's just whoa. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like her.
What I like about it is it's not really a who done it because the audience know right from well, certainly the first 2 episodes, they've shown you the thing that's happened that she has to figure out, and it's all
Yeah.
about how she finds out. But as the audience, you're already in the know.
So you'll find that that's what they do at the start of each episode. You almost jump forward a bit, and then she works out what the situation is, who's done or whatever. Or yeah, I
Yeah,
really like it. Really
I
like
like
it.
that it's like clearly it's kind of like crime of the week that she kind of figures out and solves, but then
Yeah,
it's obviously as well as that got an overarching story
yeah,
to
because
it as
she's on the
well.
run. Hmm.
Yeah, so I haven't really watched a show like that for a long time. Like Buffy used to be like that. So there was like a monster of the week, but every
Yeah,
season would have an overarching
yeah.
plot that was the thread through the whole series.
Hmm.
So it doesn't remind me of Buffy in any way whatsoever, but it's a
No,
similar kind of setup.
but if you just watch one, you could get, you
Yeah.
you could just watch one without having to go, oh no, what happened last time, or I didn't watch the first series, or no.
Yes. Yeah, and you'd probably get the impression that she was on the run. But yeah, I would recommend it. Really enjoyed it so far.
Another thing I thought might be quite fun to do would be to do a quick fire round questions.
Okay.
So I have written some questions down, and there's only 16 of them, so we can either do 8 or we can just crack through the whole because it's just a quick fire round.
Okay.
So I just want one answer from you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Are these going to reveal things about me that our
No,
listeners
no,
didn't know?
no. Yes, but then some of them are good things.
Okay.
So a
Some
lot
of
of it
them.
is, yeah. When did you last kill somebody?
Friday. Question 2.
Oh my god. Okay, so you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
What's your favourite colour?
Red.
What's your favourite day of the week?
Oh, Saturday.
Would you rather text somebody or talk to them on the phone?
Text.
What was the last song you downloaded?
CPR by Wet Leg.
Nice. What would your superpower be?
Flying.
Okay, what's your favourite biscuit?
Ooh. that's a good one. Bourbon.
Oh, okay. Scones. Which goes first, jam or cream?
Jam.
Marmite, yes or no?
Yes.
Sweet or savoury?
Oh, sweet, probably.
Tea or coffee?
Tea?
Club or pub?
Oh, pub.
Favourite flavour of crisps?
Quavers.
Oh God, how did I not even know that?
There was a thing, right? This is... No?
No. Afterwards,
Oh, okay.
afterwards. Beach or snow?
Snow.
Pasta or pizza?
Pizza.
Beer or wine, if you could drink?
Wine.
What's your favourite season?
Spring.
When did you last cry?
Oh, God. When Liverpool lifted the trophy at Anfield after winning the Premier League.
Yeah, okay. Giving presents or receiving presents?
Giving. I'll just say that because it's...
Skydive or bungee jump?
Oh, God. I mean, I would never do either of them.
I know, but you've got to pick one.
I mean, probably bungee jump out of the two.
Okay. Which house would you be in Hogwarts?
Oh, huh. I think I'd probably be in Slytherin, I think.
Ooh, lizard arms. Okay.
Exactly.
Comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Mose or the Drunken Clown?
What?
Mose or the Drunken Clown?
I don't know what that is. You're asking me.
No. Okay.
Hop, hop, hop.
So Mose is the pub in The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
And the Drunken Clown is the pub in Family Guy.
Simpsons.
Moe's Tavern, then.
Moe's. Yeah, Moe's.
There we go. That's your quick fire round.
Wow, that was quick. Okay, I'll have to come up with some questions for you, won't I?
Or you can ask me the same ones, but just do them in a different order.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that another time. We'll do that another time.
Cool.
Okay. The Quavers thing.
Go back to the Quavers thing.
Yeah, so the Quavers thing. So, I mean, I don't do this anymore, but for a long time, my tea break at work, my first tea break, and I'd bear in mind in those days, I probably would not have had a breakfast. I probably just got up and went to work. I would have a can of Coke, a Mars bar, and a packet of Quavers.
Every break time?
Every break. For my tea break, every day. My first tea break.
11
yeah, like 11. Yeah. It was probably, I mean, if memory serves, it was probably about 10 past 10. I think that's when I had it.
Cheapers. I still have a packet of crisps every day about 11:30.
I mean, I still have a packet of crisps every day with my lunch.
Yeah.
Not always Quavers, but yeah, a lot of the time it's Quavers. I do like Quavers.
Now, hang on. I'm sure. There's another flavour that Quavers, every now and again they introduce a different flavour and everyone's like, nah. Didn't they do prawn cocktail or something once?
I think you can still get prawn cocktail ones, maybe.
But those are it's always just cheese flavour, isn't it? There's nothing...
They have done other flavors because I've had other flavors. I'm more limited now because like they've done bacon ones before and stuff like that. It's been all kinds of different ones.
But you'll find that they'll be vegetarian or vegan.
They're not always though. Like meaty crisps are sometimes not.
Frazzles are vegan.
Are they?
Bacon frazzles, they're vegan. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not a massive fan of frazzles because they do that weird thing where they like stick to the roof of your mouth. Did you ever have that?
No, you see, Skips always do that for me.
Oh, okay. I definitely can't have Skips.
Who thought that a conversation about crisps would be so riveting?
Well, yeah. It was Richard Osman, wasn't it? Did a World Cup of crisps at one point.
Oh wow!
On Twitter, back in the day when Twitter was kind of engaging and
when Twitter was fun.
Do you want to tell people where they can find us, Emily?
Yeah, sure. If you'd like to email us. Now, we haven't had an email for a couple of weeks,
Yes,
guys.
Listeners, what are you playing at?
It's a little bit disappointing.
Got to give Emily something to do, guys.
Exactly. I will be answering your emails and reading them out on the show Gray and I will answer any of your questions or queries or quickfire round questions. You can email us at thegeekandthefreakpod@gmail.com.
And you can also find us on Instagram, where we are also the Geek and the Freak Pod. And you can also find us on TikTok, where we are the Geek and the Freak.
Thank you very much, everybody. We hope you have a lovely week, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
I shouldn't use seafood anymore to track my mistakes. Because it's error prawn.
Error prawn?
Yeah, it's error prawn.
I know prawns.
Error prone, error prawn, error.
Error prone. Oh, I see. Oh my God.
Want me to leave that in? I mean, I'm gonna.
A bra and a set of jump leads walk into a pub.
Okay.
The set of jump leads goes and sits down, and the bra goes up to the bar and says, "I'll have a Bloody Mary, a pint of lager." Barman says, "I'm not serving you." The bra said, "Why not?" The barman said, "You're off your tits and your mate looks like he's going to start something."
Very good. Very good.